Hey all, this is Systemshark. Sorry it's been a while since my audio. I think I say that almost every time I make an audio nowadays, but it has been a while, and I'm starting some new things in my life, so I should have some more free time actually to start making more audio. So maybe I'll make more, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to try to shoot from the hip from this one. I'm not really going to do anything special. The idea is for me to record an audio while I play a game, solo 1v1 ladder on Battle.net, and we'll see how this works out. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to have you guys sync up. Maybe I'll make a ping, and you guys can go ahead and sync up the audio at that point. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to start searching for the game right now. This audio commentary copyrighted 2008, WCReplays.com. Just thought I'd mention that, be important and all. Okay, searching. I'm actually trying to get back into regular Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 3 ladder and solo matches in particular. And even more in particular, I want to focus on my Orc solo. So this is going to be me pretty much where I'm at now. I'm very much not a pro player, and I'm not even average for as most things are concerned. So we'll see how this works out. I've put in a request for some of my friends at WCReplays.com to start training me a little bit, so I'm going to try to dedicate some time and improve my Warcraft 3 skills a bit now that I have, a few more hours in the day to be able to dedicate to it. I'd like to try to improve my skill in this game before it totally becomes obsolete, maybe. Gosh, it takes a while to search for a game. It's about 7 o'clock on a weekday. Okay, there we go. It says I'm level 3, although I've got like 400 some odd games under my belt. This is my basic account. My win percentage is like 47% as Orc. This is the same Orc account that I've used forever. It's like my main account that I mess with. So I'm versus a level 1 undead player. So I don't know how good of a game this will be, but if anything, we'll just see how to do things and how not to do things. So I just did a training match about a few hours ago with Red Means Dead from the WCR forums. He's a staff member there, and he's training me. He's a really good player, as far as I'm concerned. He's really good. And the major mistake I made in our first game was my base layout. I had my burrows really far in the back, and my idea when I did it, I did have a reasoning for it, was that if he fought me in my base, I would have better chance of hitting all his units if I was more in my base. But obviously that's not how it worked out. The right way to do things is to build those burrows behind buildings, so the enemy has a hard time when they're pushing your base actually destroying the burrows. In my first game, he was able to take out my burrows and the game in like under 15 minutes. We played an Orc mirror to test some things out. So I'm going to try to follow that correction and build my burrows behind my main buildings. So hopefully that will help in case this undead player tries to push me at some point. What's hard about doing games while you're actually playing them is you can tend to shoutcast it. So I apologize in advance if it starts shoutcasting, telling them what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to answer the whys and the hows and try to kind of go over my thinking rather than just saying what's actually happening, which you guys can actually see. Let me start building this burrow real quick. And you guys aren't synced up yet. I'm going to make a ping, and you guys can pause the audio at this point. Pause it. Here's a ping. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ping, ping. Alright, that's about where I'm at. So if you guys want to try to sync up with that, hopefully it helps. If not, I don't know what to do for you. I should have done that earlier before we started. I got a second burrow that's about at the T in construction right at this point. It's about halfway done right now, so if you're looking at that second burrow that's being constructed, hopefully that gets it where it should be. Luckily enough, this is the map that I actually play with Red Means Dead, so I have a creeping pattern I like to follow. I like to try to clear this lower level green camp as the first thing that I do, and normally I would have scouted, but I forgot to do that, so I'm going to send a peon out to see if I can find my opponent. Notice how I got that burrow out real quick. Again, I'm kind of getting the shoutcasty part of this, but the idea there is just so I can quickly make my second grunt. Normally at this point, if I had scouted, I would have tried to find my opponent and harass him while he's creeping, but since I didn't, I'm going to just start creeping myself, and hopefully he doesn't start harassing me. I'm going to get my shop going here, and we'll tech as well. Once I get my second grunt going, I'll do that. This is the... I don't normally like to creep this camp because it's usually pretty risky, but early game it's not so bad. You just got to kind of worry if he comes in maybe with his Death Knight to get a coil in the last bit, or if you're taking too many hits with your hero. Red Means Dead actually took a lot of hits with his hero when he crept this camp. I'm going to lose that peon. What a noob. So he took a lot of hits with his Blade Master, so I did too. Man, I really needed that. That peon there. Generally, you go with 4 grunts. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Try to get my 3rd burrow constructed here. And as soon as I get 205 lumber, I'm going to build my war mill. Reason being for that is as soon as I get to tier 2, I want to be able to maybe do some upgrades or make it easier for my lumber to be producing. And all at the same time, I'm trying to creep as well, just to kind of keep some levels going on me. My Voodoo Lounge is almost done, which is good because I'm going to need that to heal because I took a lot of hits here on my Blade Master. He just scouted me with the skeleton. There's the shout casting I was telling you about. So hopefully my building placement is good enough to where that skeleton can't do too much damage. Oh, and it isn't. But that's okay. I don't think that skeleton will actually do much damage to me. I got my 4th grunt yet? No. Need to make my 4th grunt, buy some healing things. That'll be it. I think it's about time where I can buy the Boots of Speed from the Goblin Merchant. So that's typically something you want to do in almost any matchup. So I'm going to do that real quick, go buy my Boots of Speed, and then I'm going to go try to find my opponent. He's either on the top left or the bottom right. So I'm going to guess, since it took him a while to get me, that he's probably in the bottom right. Because I didn't see him scout that top left up there earlier. So this is just a wild guess. I don't really know where he's at. He did scout me with his skeleton, so he knows where I'm at. But just because of the time it took that skeleton to get to me, I'm going to guess he's there. Now hopefully he's teching to tier 2 now as well, so if I hit him at this point, I should be able to kill some acolytes, and that would be nice. Oh, and my guess paid off, so he is here. I'm going to run in there and do some damage while I start creating my tier 2 structures and summoning my secondary hero. I'll see how many of these acolytes I can kill off while he's teching, and that would really hurt his economy here. So the idea is to take out as many acolytes as possible without losing too much stuff. It would be really cool if I could take out his Haunted Gold Mine, which is what I was going to try to do here. And then I'll TP out. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Killed all his acolytes, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let me get my bestiary going here. I forgot to do that while I was multitasking. And I was a little silent there for a good amount of time. Alright, Shadow Hunter out. Gonna go Hex. Alright, now let's go over and see if I can hit him again for a minute. This would actually be a cool time to expand too, since I just made that little press, but since I'm starting my tier 2 buildings yet, and I don't want to just expand just yet, I want to see if I can keep the pressure on him. I'm also going to go Spirit Lodge to get Spirit Link. Now, this is the cookie cutter orc from, at least from what I saw, what Red Means Dead was doing. I should scout out to see if he had an expansion. I did not see it yet. But we'll clear out this camp here to just basically deny him the ability to do that. I'm not creeping this very well. I'm taking a lot of hits on my Blade Master, but I'd rather take some hits on my Blade Master because he's got an out, whereas my grunts are really slow. I'm going to research pillage, hotkey my buildings, same old thing. Okay, now I'm getting hit by him. I'm going to try to see if I can't take out a few ghouls here. They're a good target. He's targeting my heroes, which is really good for me. Bring my Shadow Hunter up to see if I can get another Hex off. And I was able to do that, so we'll just try to kill him at ghoul again. And we'll get another Hex. See, micro decisions here, I'm just trying to target all his weak units. I'll try to hit his Death Knight, since I'm in a pretty good position to do that. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That worked out.